The 75th Hunger Games!
How's everything? Would you like to be in a real war?
No, I have to say goodbye.
Remember who the real enemy is. Let it fly.
The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, rated PG-13. Buy your tickets now.
Hello, I'm the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. Today I'm reviewing the second chapter in the Hunger Games series, Catching Fire. Set roughly 6 months after the events of the first film, Catching Fire follows Katniss Everdeen and Peeta Mellark, played again by Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson, on their victory tour following their winning of the Hunger Games the previous year. The pair is forced to keep up their faux romance to appease the sinister President Snow, played by Donald Sutherland, who wants to use the two as a means of easing a rebellion that is spreading throughout the country. This naturally puts a strain on Katniss's relationship with Gale, played by Liam Hemsworth, who wants to have a legitimate relationship with her. Tensions between Katniss and Snow soon come to a head, and a conflict ensues that could have massive repercussions for everyone. While I enjoyed the first film considerably, I must say that this film is a noticeable improvement over the original. I say this because it corrects the original's only major flaw, the camera work. The original had a stellar cast and a solid script, yes, but the shaky cam on the action scenes was practically unbearable, which is not surprising as the director had never done an action film before, so I guess it's forgivable. Thankfully, a change of director has corrected this problem, replacing the shaky cam with smooth, pulled-back shots that let us, actually see what's going on in the action scenes. Luckily, this film also manages to retain all the positive elements from the previous film, namely its stellar casting. Jennifer Lawrence nails the part of Katniss, able to pull out both the strong huntress in her and the timid young girl. Hemsworth and Hutcherson also do great jobs. Hemsworth comes off as an idealist who wants to fight the system however he can, while Hutcherson is shown as a pragmatist who resents the system, yes, but uses it to his advantage rather than just fighting it. These characterizations help to flesh out the love triangle between Gale, Peeta, and Katniss, which works because you understand Katniss's attraction to both of them, with Gale being the childhood friend and Peeta being the only person her age who personally understands what she went through in the games. Woody Harrelson and Elizabeth Banks are also wonderful as Haymitch and Effie, and what makes their characters work is that despite Haymitch's alcoholism and Effie's superficial attitudes, they are both still able to show legitimate feelings for the other characters, which in Banks' case is rather difficult as she is forced to wear outfits that even Lady Gaga would find a bit garish. Stanley Tucci steals every scene he's in as Caesar Flickerman, managing to be overly optimistic and theatrical and looking as if he has had way too much plastic surgery. The other tributes we meet in this film are given much more screen time than those in the original, and thus are allowed much more character development. The standouts are definitely Finnick Odair, played by Sam Claflin, and Johanna Mason, played by Jenna Malone. Claflin comes off as a charming but caring guy, while Malone comes off as a strong, rebellious, and unpredictable woman. I'll avoid spoiling the plot here for those of you who haven't read the books, but I will say that this film is pretty faithful to the story, and what few parts that were removed, to be fair, were not that essential to begin with. Overall, I give Catching Fire a high big screen rating. It improves upon the first film and sets up what I hope will be an equally impressive final two films in Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2. Yes, they're splitting into 2 parts. Big surprise. I'm the Universal Critic. I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want. Goodbye.